So that's that. So I'm going to go through these eggs now, a little bit of hay. I'm going to go through these eggs now and make sure that they're all okay and fit to go into the incubator. Again, another porous egg, but that's nothing to worry about. Okay, so we're just going through the eggs. These are what we've done so far, and I just wanted to show you what a crack looks like. Now, to the naked eye, this egg does not look broken at all. It just looks like a normal egg. There is no visible cracks in it. It doesn't feel cracked. But there you can see there is a fractured egg. So if I was to put that in the incubator and some bacteria was to get into that fracture ever so slightly, you can, there you go, can you see that fracture line running all the way up and forks out at the top, breaks off and goes into the egg some more. So there's the fracture lines. So if I was to put that into the incubator and bacteria was to get into that, we would have essentially a ticking time bomb on our hands, and that egg would explode. The reason why it would explode is because if the egg is fertile and the embryo starts growing inside and then starts going bad because bacteria has got in through this crack, that will produce gases and yeah, like I say, they explode. So bad egg. Now that's absolutely fine to feed to animals or to your dog. I'll probably crack it open and give it to my dog, so it's absolutely fine. The eggs haven't been sitting on the side for very long, and obviously there has been no heat applied, so nothing is growing. Eventually it will go bad of its own accord, but obviously incubating and adding heat and humidity to that process makes them rot even faster. So I'm going to go through the rest of the eggs. We've got 4 left, and we'll see if we've got any more. Okay, so eggs are back in the bowl, minus this one, because it's a little secret ticking time bomb over there. We know what you're doing. I'm going to turn the bedroom light off, and I'm going to pop them into my incubator. Okie dokie, so incubator lid is off. We have our eggs to the side. And I counted, we have 21, and I lay them sideways into the cradle. And just be really careful at this stage. You don't want to knock any of them together. Some people do incubate them on the pointed end, so the rounded end with the air cell is pointing upwards. But I prefer to incubate on the side. So into the cradles, trying to be as gentle as I can because obviously I'm holding my phone. Oh yeah, quick stepwatch. Oh, is it going to work? 19,447 steps that I've taken today, and it's 10 to 11, nearly on the Friday. 19,447 steps. Yeah, it's been a busy day. I haven't stopped. And I'm going to set these into my incubator, have a cup of tea, and get myself to bed because I've been in the bath. Ooh, that's a chunky egg. For the last hour, having a soak and trying to heal my sore bones from today. Okay, so it looks like, and I haven't actually counted, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eggs in each cradle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got room for one more. Now one of these eggs was quite large. That one at the end there was a lot bigger. Now usually what happens with chickens is the older they are, the larger eggs that they lay. So it's not uncommon to find bigger eggs if you have older hens. So because my oldest hen is my Pilky, my Silky and Pekin mix, that egg is likely from her, as is that egg. So we shall see. Currently, I think 3 or 4 of, well, yeah, actually saying that, it might be 3 of my showgirl hens are broody. My youngest literally laid 1 egg and went broody. So silkies are, showgirls are basically a kind of a branch off of silkies, so they act in the same way, and silkies are renowned for going broody. So I've had Mjolnir, my youngest hen, she's about 6 months. I let her brood 8. Dolly come up, has now sat in her little brooding space because we've got kind of like separate areas, and Dolly is sitting in her area practically on top of Mjolnir, and has managed to steal some eggs off of her, but they're co-brooding. And then we've got Bowie, who is my white splash showgirl, and she's found one of her little compartments to sit in, but she is not on any eggs. And then every now and again, Hennifer, my Pilky, will come in and be like, actually I want to be broody today, and then she'll sit there all day, and then the next day she'll come off and be fine. But chicken life. So that's it for today. Now the date is the 13th of January. So these will go on lockdown in 14 days. But other than that, I don't really need to do much else. So I'm going to close up my incubator now. Bear with me. Okay, incubator is now closed. The valve is closed. Well, it's still got a little opening. And we will be reaching back up to temp and humidity. Bear with me 1 second. Just get the candle because it's so dark. I need one of those little like temporary lights under here. So yeah, so temper has dropped. Oh, and humidity has gone up. Yeah, there we go. So if you have a little look at the nozzle, you can see the water droplets coming out, and all the little fine hairs inside the casing is from my previous hatch. They're little flecks of basically dander and dust, and because it's such a job trying to get the machine apart, I try and do it as less often as possible. Is that bad? The inside's clean. It's just the compartment between the 2 pieces of plastic, it gets filled up with dust. I managed to get it apart the hatch before last and clean out most of the compartments, but like I say, I've got that one dodgy screw where the head's gone on it, and I just can't get into it. So I've tried wrapping a cloth around a knife and tried to go around it. I've tried air pressure cans. No. So I need someone who is good at extracting screws to have a look. But my eggs are in. We've got 21 eggs minus the little ticking time bomb that tried to catch us out, and they are in there. So 14 days, they will incubate. I don't need to touch anything. What I will do after 5 days is I will candle each egg and look for growth. At day 10, I will remove any eggs that are showing 0 signs of growth or started to grow and then died. And then I again candle them at lockdown. So day 14, I will candle them again, and then I'll get rid of anything that's died or is no good, and then the rest will go into lockdown. So I'll do another video when I'm candling, and hopefully we will see some little chicky embryos inside. It's such a shame I need to get this plastic clean so I